Good day, Steve. I decided I would make a video response to your last email so that you could see exactly what I tried. So we have our Behringer PK110As out again. We're going to call the one on our left here the master. We're going to call the one on our right here our slave. So in this trial, we are going to try just what you wrote in your email and nothing else. So we're going to start by turning on our speakers. There's the master. There's the slave, and you'll notice that on both the slave and the master, we've got the high with the acoustic wave animation playing. So step number one of the loudspeakers will be set as main. On the main speaker, press the mode, which is our left speaker, to select Bluetooth or BT mode. Step number two, after the host Bluetooth connection is successful, the Bluetooth pattern is no longer flashing and is static. Step 3, press the linking button on the main speaker. Step 4, when Bluetooth pairing is in progress, each speaker's LED display will be flashing BT, which we can see is the case in the master. And our slave is sitting here and still says, "Hi!" Step number 5, when Bluetooth pairing is successful, there will be a ding-dong prompt tone, and then the BT in the LED display will no longer flash. Well, because we've done absolutely nothing with our slave speaker, nothing's going to change. It will stay this way in perpetuity. But just for the sake of being thorough, we're going to pick up our microphone. We're going to turn it on, and we can hear us coming out of the master, but not the slave. Now we're going to turn a couple knobs here. So we're going to take our mic volume here. We're going to turn it all the way up. We're going to turn our line volume all the way up. And the only reason we're going all the way to the top this time is because I've done it a few times already and know that we're not going to rack a speaker. And if I turn the mic on again, I can hear me come out of the left channel, but not out of the right channel. Or out of the master, but not the slave. Okay, we're going to turn our line volume and mic volume back down to 0. Turn our speaker off. Turn our speaker off. So now we're going to try again and just go through the instruction manual and do what the instruction manual says. To connect one additional PK108 or PK110A speaker and create a stereo pair via the fast link Bluetooth feature, follow these steps. Place here, in this case, PK110A speaker in close proximity, within 10 meters to each other. I think they're sitting about 4 feet apart right now. Make sure no audio is playing back on either speaker. Step number 2, choose one speaker to serve as the master, which is going to be on our left, and we're going to turn that one on. And the other speaker to serve as a slave, which is going to be on our right. We're going to turn that speaker on. And again, we can see that both displays have our high and acoustic wave animation playing. Set the master knob on both speakers to about the 50% position is step number 3. And on our master, you can see that the master is set at about 50%. Our mic level is about 20%. Our line MP3 level is about 20% with our EQ at mid. And our line MP3 button is out. Step number 4, on the slave speaker, I guess we should finish step number 3. So step number 3, both speakers master about 50%, and there on the slave you can see that the master is at about 50%. Step 4, on the slave speaker, make sure the line MP3 button is set inward to MP3, and you should be able to see that that is the case there. And then it says step number 5, set the line MP3 knob all the way to 0. And you can see that's all the way to the 0, and the mic is all the way 0 as well. On the master speaker, press the mode button to select Bluetooth mode. Step number 7, on the master speaker, hit the linking button. Step number 8, hit the mode on the slave. Step number 9, hit the linking on the slave. Step number 10, when Bluetooth pairing is underway, each speaker's LED display will be flashing BT. When pairing is complete, each speaker's LED display will show BT. That is not correct. It shows BT, which is what your email says it will display. Step number 12, begin audio playback. So here we go. We pick up our mic again, we turn it on, and we're coming out of the master. We are not coming out of the slave. We are going to take our line MP3 knob and our mic knob, turn them all the way up, turn our mic on again, and I'm still coming out of the master, but not the slave. So we are going to change things up a little bit again. We're going to take our line and our mic knobs are going to be all the way down. We are going to keep our line MP3 button in there. We are going to turn that speaker off. We're going to turn this speaker off. We're going to do it a little bit different this time. We're going to go master on, slave on. We're going to go mode on the master. We're going to go mode on the slave. We're going to go linking on the master. We're going to go linking on the slave. And our results are going to be the same as last time. In just a second here, it'll stop flashing BT, BT, which it did. Both speakers show the same. And nothing happens. We turn on the mic, we've still got a master and say hi, but nothing out of the slave. We can take our knobs over here. We can turn our line MP3 knob and our mic knob all the way to the top, turn our mic on, and we still have a left channel, but not a slave channel. So we're going to turn everything back again. We're going to turn this off. We're going to turn this off. This time what we're going to do is we're going to take our line MP3 button, we're going to push it in on our master, and we're going to try again. So master on, slave on, and we're following the instruction manual again. Mode linking on our master, mode linking on our slave. That time we get a bing bong. If we pick up our mic and turn it on, I can still hear me out of the master and nothing out of the slave. So what we're going to do again, we're going to take our line MP3 volume, turn it all the way up, and our mic level volume, turn it all the way up. And we're going to try it again, and we've got a noise coming out of the master, but not the slave. So we're going to try everything, try and make one more change again, do things just a little bit different. We're going to turn both speakers off. We're going to turn the master on. We're going to turn the slave on. We're going to hit mode on the master. We're going to hit mode on the slave. We're going to hit linking on the master. We're going to hit linking on the slave. And there we see it stop flashing. We get the bing bong. We turn our mic on, and we've got noise coming out of the master, but not the slave. And if we go here and turn our line MP3 volume up, turn our mic volume up, again, when we turn on our mic and use that, we've got noise coming out of our master, but not the slave. And that sort of gets us to the end of the video here. I can't think of any other combinations of things to try or anything like that. We still have sound coming out of only one speaker of the two. Anyway, Steve, I look forward to your response to this video. We'll email you later. Bye for now.